is Courtney. I'm currently a student at Washington Community College. I graduated from Huron High School. I plan on transferring to a different college, which is an HBCU. It's called Howard University in Washington, D.C. If many of you know, that's where the White House is. I went to Allen Elementary, and then I went to Scarlett Middle School, and I will be studying finance. I'm sure all of us know what money is, so I'll be handling money and helping people with managing it. So taking care of the money side of things. So I'm actually going to be reading my personal childhood favorite book, Where the Wild Things Are. This was my favorite book. I still go crazy when I see this, so I hope you guys enjoy this book as much as I did, or still do. So, story is called Where the Wild Things Are. Story and pictures by Maurice Sendak. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief as one kind. And another. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. Oh, poor Max. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. And grew. What's gonna happen? And grew until the ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through the night and day. And in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. There's our first little wild thing right here. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still!" and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once, and they all were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. And made him king of all wild things. "And now," cried Max, "let the wild rumpus start." And this is them kind of going crazy a little bit, having a little wild thing party. It's my favorite part, personally. Some more wild things, wild activities, wild behavior. And even more wild behavior that we love being a little wild thing. "Now stop," Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where somewhere loved him best of all. Then all around him, far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat, so he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. And sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. And that's the end of the book.